Maryland's seafood industry could be in jeopardy.
Yeah, over the last few years, there have been a shortage in the number of visas given to foreign workers who come to the U.S. to fill temporary jobs.
Hey, Rachel Menentoff reports from the Eastern Shore, where commercial watermen have requests for President Trump.
There are 9 picking houses here in Dorchester County, which produce about 95% of Maryland's crab meat. But many say they'll be forced to scale back or close altogether without the additional seasonal workers. Cooper's Island sits along the Chesapeake Bay and is the epicenter for Maryland's crab industry.
I am the 5th generation with Rippin's Brothers Seafood.
And most all of these crab companies are family owned and operated. But these local watermen, retailers, and distributors now face a major dilemma.
It's life or death to us.
Every year, the seafood industry relies on foreign nationals who come over to the U.S. on a temporary work visa. The H-2B visa program started in the 1980s and capped the number of visas at 66,000 annually. But with a boost in the economy and higher demand, that's simply not enough, especially for Maryland's commercial seafood industry.
Right now, as I said, there's 6 of us that are in danger of not opening up at all this year.
John Walker with the iconic Phillips Seafood Company says after 106 years in business, he doesn't know whether they'll even be able to open this year. That's why this group of industry representatives and bipartisan state and federal lawmakers are asking the federal government to issue an additional 64,000 visas.
If we do not get these pickers, we're closed.
Facilities in Dorchester County employ about 400 temporary workers each season. A recent study by the Department of Agriculture finds that without the additional help, Maryland's economy could lose as much as $150 million.
If you take 2.54 American jobs created by each one of these folks that come here, I mean, we're looking over 1,000 rural jobs that are dependent on, American jobs that are dependent on these visas.
Crab harvest season starts on April 1st, so many of these commercial watermen are asking for the visas to be released immediately. Reporting from Cooper's Island, I'm Rachel Menentoff for WJZ.